Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides bringing my Wario World no damage run. Today we're doing level 2, and by the way, I'm not going to necessarily remember all the names. I know that's kind of dumb, but I think this is, it'll pop up and then I'll try to remember the names of some of them. So this is Greenhorn Ruins, the other one was Forest, so I got it right last time. So Ruins is, in all technicality, harder than, of course, Forest. But it's relatively still about simple. I mean, the only thing that I think probably gets harder is the fact that they start throwing out some newer enemies at you. And by the way, I don't remember the names of all the enemies. I know, like, the basic enemies are, like, Magons, or however you want to pronounce it. It's like M-A-G-O-N. And then these are, like, the Triceratops or something like that. And then they eventually have, like, the skeleton versions of them. Then you get, like, where I'm at right now, which is World 3, which, yeah, that's... Yeah, at the time of this recording in the World 3, today is, of course, the end of March. It is the last day of March for 2022. So for those that are wondering when the heck this is being recorded in terms of commentary, there you go. However, these videos were actually recorded, I think, like, last Sunday or, like, last weekend. So just to give you guys an idea of when that happened. And I didn't beat level 4 until today. And I am still basically on the beanstalk level. That's where I'm at right now. So for those that are wondering what the hell is taking so long to beat this damn game, and the main reason, of course, being the fact that, well, it actually is kind of difficult to kind of no damage, especially when you're kind of dumb and stupid like me and you fall for the same stupid traps. But so yeah, this one scared the hell out of me when I got here at first because I was actually really terrified of the spike. I had a panic attack right there. I was like, I have to get back on that damn festival. Also, by the way, of course, you could, in theory, take this as a potential guide for how to get past this stuff, but I don't think my no damage runs are good enough for a guide. And right there, I tried running away from the crystal, but it's too late. Once they start popping up, it's too late. There is a way you can skip them. There are a lot of arenas in this game that you can't skip. There are some that you can't, but these arenas are, in my opinion, at least... They're definitely the least worst of the arena types, because there's this arena type and then there's the second arena type, which is just essentially an entire minute of survival, of how long can you keep going, basically. Like, the enemies will actually respawn, and like the waves will just essentially just, you know, continuously, infinitely respawn until the minute's up. And those are the worst, and I get trapped in some of them, but I didn't even edit this one, did I? No. No, I didn't. Well, I hope that whatever happens is actually a clean run, because if it wasn't, this is a completely wasted commentary. That would be very unfortunate. I'll have to remember to actually edit these things, because I'm getting a little ahead of myself. And I think that's probably my problem with doing no damage for Wario World right now as it stands, is because I keep getting ahead of myself. I keep trying and trying and trying, and I keep doing the same stupid crap and not learning from my mistakes. But you'll definitely see on level 4 that I learned a lot about that stupid level. But other than that, like, I think that's where my main problem lies, is I need to start actually, you know, getting better. So this little minigame thing here is quite scary and quite tough. And speaking of heart attacks, I definitely have one. And speaking of things that are unavoidable for the most part, the healing. I think healing does disappear after a while, but I'm not waiting like 5 minutes for the damn thing just to disappear. So who cares? This is like, who cares if I heal in this run? Because again, essentially, it's not gonna matter considering the fact that I literally have 4 bars of health in the entire game. That's the point. So yeah, and of course I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not gonna get the health upgrades as well. Just to throw in, you know, just to throw in. But yeah, even though this is not edited, who cares? At least you guys get to see me fall down and hits and stuff, which will happen quite often, by the way. And I landed right back in the arena, which is unfortunate because I actually wanted to skip it, and now we're going to sit here for an entire minute of just me essentially running around like a doofus, so... Which would have actually been edited if I was faster on the finger trigger, but apparently I am not. So, I need to remember that these videos need to be edited, because a lot of them actually are not even cut properly, meaning that this is for me, unless somehow they get into the videos, but all these videos that I have on my computer done. Like, these are actual finished levels, It's just, I sometimes actually recorded other attempts, and I'd rather just not show those off because that would be pointless. Now, do I actually have some of the millions and millions of other attempts on my other computer? No. The one that I'm actually recording gameplay on? No, I didn't. Also, I think these guys are called Big Reds. I think that's what they're called. The big ass gold. And these are just like Megons and Megons. There's like baby and there's like adult, or whatever it is. So you can kind of figure out the rest from there. I think it's probably pronounced Megon because, like, I think I'm not well because like it's Wario and like maybe Japanese naming sequences, I guess. I mean, that would make no sense, but who cares? Just call them enemies. Call them basic douche enemies, and those are like practicals. I think that's what they're called. I looked at the names at one point. Also, this boss sucks. He is incredibly terrifying. So, I guess if anything, I should probably give a guide now. I do highly recommend looking at the speedrun strat for this type of stuff, but essentially, here's what he does. He pokes his head out, shoots a spike, depending on his facial health, and then you run up to him and you punch him 3 times to get the headbutt, which does, I think, double damage. So that's kind of nifty. And after he glows red, he'll start spiking the ground. But every other, I think it's like every other phase, he pops in the middle and he starts spinning around and spinning spikes at you. And yeah, so when he starts getting in the middle of spinning spikes, just stand where I'm at right now, so that way the quicksand doesn't push you back into, you know, the middle. That's definitely where you don't want to be. But yeah, this fight gets scary. I don't remember if this was a first run or first attempt level. This might have been. Dino Mighty, on the other hand, was not, but Dino Mighty had a pretty good ending, though, so I hope you guys are excited to see that. Because I'm excited to show that little bit off. I actually got extremely lucky. So, yeah, cool little stuff. This is probably one of the more terrifying bosses, especially early on, because of just his random crap that he can pull out of it. Other than that, like, if he gets scary, just stand up here and the quicksand won't attack you. So there you go. That's the second level. So I guess I'll just end it here and see you guys in the third level, which will be Dino Mighty, which is the final boss of World 1. And then we'll head on to World 2. So take care, everybody.